No, I cry like anytime there's a dad and a touchdown and a speech and a comeback and a victory. I cry half
Did you
half
cry?
the ESPN 30 for 30.
Yeah. 30 for 30's fucking
Did you cry during the inch-by-inch speech?
No, I didn't cry during that. That's not a sad movie.
Yeah, it is. Gentlemen, how many inches are on a football field? Let's count them. 1, 2.
You hurt yourself doing an impression.
Pacino
He's struggling.
It hurts to do a Pacino.
Yeah.
Pacino.
That's why he's an amazing actor, is
Yeah.
that he can still do that and not just like cry or cough up
I
blood.
can do it if I don't have a cold.
What's he like as a real guy, Pacino? He has
He's
a black
great. Well,
wife.
let me tell you.
Yeah, me and Al, we hang out all the time.
He has a black wife.
Yeah.
Al's good. No, that's
Every
De Niro.
celebrity has a black wife.
That's true.
Angelina Jolie has a black wife.
Yeah, I remember watching some George Lucas interview, and then at the end he walks away and he's like leaving with his black wife.
Yep.
And that was when I found out he had a black wife, because I watched it. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Walking away with some black woman. It didn't make any sense. And then someone was like, yeah, that's his wife. And it's like, how the fuck was Jar Jar not a conversation that came up in that household?
Absolutely. That's
No.
crazy.
How the fuck was she not like
I'll tell
she
you how.
stayed out of his
looking at his
nerd
drawings?
I'll
Like,
tell you
hey,
how.
George, what the fuck is this?
I'll give you a fucking 8 billion reasons why it wasn't the fucking conversation, or however much dollars George Lucas has, because he's rich.
You think George Lucas has $8 billion?
He probably has $1 billion.
He probably has a bill. He gets paid every time they say droid, dude.
Yeah. $8 billion.
I bet you he has 8 billion. I'm sticking with it. Someone
Yeah.
look
I
up
don't
his
think he has
fucking-
$8 billion.
I don't think it's that. There's no way it's that
The
much.
Garfield guy, Jim Davis, has like $900 million.
Yeah.
Dude, Star Wars? Are you fucking kidding me? That shit. My man's
George
got 8
Lucas
bill.
net worth.
My man's got a lot of motherfucking money. I'll tell you what.
He also
bitch.
produced a lot of stuff, so
Damn.
$5 billion. Yeah,
Bitch.
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's
What did I
not
tell you,
far up, yeah.
motherfuckers?
Jim
Yeah,
Davis
Disney bought
net
it.
worth.
Jim,
Why'd you get a man to be your Siri?
because he's gay and he beats
Yeah, I
off
want
to
the
it.
British one. Oh yeah, Jim Davis is worth $5.1 billion.
No.
What?
Yeah.
No, he's lying.
No, I'm serious. Jim Davis family real time
Let me
net
see.
worth
Please,
as
I
of
can't
10/20/16.
tell when you're
Show me the
lying
fucking
right
5.1
now.
billion.
He's lying.
Show it to me
He's
instead of
lying.
reading it, bitch.
He's lying. I looked it up recently.
I'm
It's
looking at it right now, you fucking retard.
He's so mad.
5.1 billion. Okay.
Jim
I don't
Davis.
believe Stavros either. I think he.
No,
Yeah, they're both lying.
I'm not lying, bitch. Bitches.
Okay,
call
George
me
Lucas penis length.
George Lucas.
Check on that. I found this on the web for George Lucas penis name.
How long is it?
4.7. Close to average.
yeah, like a little bigger than average.
That's huge.
Yeah, that guy's got a big. I didn't know George Lucas was packing.
Dragging it around.
You know, when George Lucas pulls out his dick, it makes the sound effect from the THX logo. Why the fuck did that? I get it. They're huge speakers. Turn that shit off.
You know, Dr. Dre got sued because he used that on the Chronic 2001.
Well, thank God we're
So-
never going to get sued for using copyrighted
Any
material.
copyrighted stuff.
I don't think this podcast will ever make as much money as the Chronic 2001.
I think we will.
Maybe.
Nah, it's save it off. People are already deleting pledges.
Nice.
Which, hey, don't do that, guys.
Yeah, please don't.
You know, I mean, I know this is probably a bummer episode.
Oh my god. So I'm sorry, I just saw the Bundy brothers were acquitted.
Yeah, in Oregon.
But I'm looking at all their mugshots, and of course they all look like mutants. But then there's this one that's hot.
That's sexy.
You would fuck one of them?
No, I wouldn't fuck any of them.
Weren't
They're
their names
libertarian
gotta be on the
psychos.
live,
But like,
right?
look, they're all like mutants.
You like the one in the middle?
Yeah, obviously.
The one with the face. Does he have Bell's palsy?
There's
Why?
something going
Look at
on. There's
this.
an asymmetry issue.
Yeah, the side of his face
It's
is
like
just
7
hanging
hill
off
people
his
and
face.
then one guy that looks like Tom Hardy. Like, it's
probably-
like ridiculous.
Someone's got to
He
fuck in
doesn't
the
look like
hills.
Tom. Don't get carried away.
Okay.
Amber.
Someone's
He's
got to
a
fuck in the
good-looking
hills.
guy.
Yo, put
That's premium content, guys. We're gonna have a picture of that guy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to upload pictures of that so you can follow along at home. The Bundy guys, I kind of don't want to go in. A lot of our audience is probably sympathetic to this.
Pro Bundy.
So I don't really want to shit on them.
I'm gonna get so much hell from these people.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
no, wait. I just enlarged it. He just only looks good compared to the rest of the mutants.
He's gross.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and I like that everybody's
But he's
mad.
next to a guy with an asymmetrical.
Everybody's mad that they
face.
got off, and it's like they were tried by a jury of their peers. So you can't complain about it ever.
Wait, what?
Not
What? How did they
complaining.
get off?
Democratic.
Yeah. They got not guilty on like every single charge.
How did
Even
that
the
happen?
firearms
Yeah.
charges. which
I
is
know,
like-
which is like they were walking
Yeah,
around
right.
with firearms.
Yeah.
How can you?
We're gonna
Yeah.
kill the president
Yeah.
if he tries to stop us.
But I
Wait,
know
how
the
did
jury
they
was
get away
nothing
with-
but like
with
the
it?
jury was nothing but like old women that are like,
Probably
well,
it was a
one of
jury
those
trial,
hooded
and
boys
of
looked
course
at me
they
the
were
wrong
all-
way at the mall last week, so it'll be
A
fair.
bunch of fucking dumb rednecks.
Rednecks
that-
from Southern Oregon?
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn.
I know.
Yeah,
Fucking assholes.
That's so wild. But
I'm sure their defense
you think
attorney
that,
wore
like-
like an oversized cowboy hat the entire time.
Yeah.
The trial was going, he's like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just a frontier man like my daddy was and my daddy before him. In fact, I don't even know the law. I've only read the operator's manual for my 2016 Ford F-150. And there's
Cover
a
to
note
cover.
section in the back. And in the note section, do you know what I wrote, ladies and gentlemen? That's right, the Pledge of Allegiance. From memory. And I stood up while I was doing it, and I will continue to for the rest of my life. Case closed, Your Honor.
Dude, you should be a lawyer, man.
Thanks. Yeah.
I'm moved.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
crying right now.
You just got to channel.
You're crying.
That was a time to
guy.
kill. Yeah, you were like Matthew up there, dude.
Hey.
Shit, it's good.
Yeah,
They
it
pull
was
up that
incredible.
truck, and they threw the Pledge of Allegiance in the back of that truck. and the Constitution. And they brought the Constitution out to a field, and they held her down in that hot summer heat. They used her head for beer can throwing practice. And when they were finished, they raped the Constitution. Now I want you to imagine that. Well, hold on. I don't know how analogies work, but imagine it's like a white girl or something. Thanks. Case closed. Defense rests, Your Honor.
Oh shit.
You know who sounds exactly like him? He's kind of a piece of shit, but he's like so pleasing to listen to. Trey Gowdy.
I don't know Trey Gowdy.
He's like the fucking head Benghazi committee
Oh,
guy.
really?
Yeah, just the.
Oh
Does he
yeah,
have a
yeah,
good
yeah.
Voice?
Yeah, he is. He's like from South Carolina, so he's got
Is he
that
the
like.
vaping
So
guy?
when you had an email server, did you really think that people weren't going to find out about it?
Yeah, that sounds good.
And it's like, get him, Trey.
That is actually a weird thing because politicians can really look
Yeah.
so disgustingly ugly, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
most of them have pretty aesthetically pleasing voices. That's something
Yeah.
that's remarkable
Yeah.
about Hillary.
Well,
is that
yeah, Trey
it
Gowdy's like
just
that.
Hillary
sucks
has the
to
most
listen to.
Trey Gowdy
uncomfortable-
looks like he's 7 years old. He looks like a 7-year-old boy, and he has that.
How old is
fucking-
he?
He's probably like 51 years
But
old.
he's got
Really?
like McConaughey voice.
Yeah, he's got the same voice as
That's how you
McConaughey.
get elected, man. That's how
Yeah.
you get them votes.
So guys, if you want to get elected, just nail that Matthew McConaughey impression, and then you don't have to worry about your, Bell's palsy or whatever you got going on. And that's gonna have to do it for the episode. We are out of time, folks.
Are
So yeah, no, that this part here was an hour.
nice.
So the part before.
we? Holy crap!
This will go up Saturday, probably Halloween.
Ooh,
So,
fuck
Get,
Halloween.
get spooky. We already did the
Suck
Halloween
Halloween.
episode.
Yeah, we already did that.
That was funny.
Yeah,
We did
thanks
some ghost
again for
stories.
listening to the premium content. Please convince your friends to sign up for it so they can.
Yeah, don't share accounts. That's unpatriotic.
Shut the fuck up, dude. shut up.
Come on, man.
Share the account if you want. Upload it to torrent sites. Get the word out there. And then just
What
PayPal
about-
me and Stav money prime. Don't let Adam know about it.
You can also Venmo me.
Yeah, you can Venmo the two of us, but not Adam. And
Why?
I want that iced tea thing.
Oh yeah, and I want a couple Twix bars.
And buy us the Vitamix blender.
Yeah,
And a
we'll split
hand-
And
it.
then tell that piece of shit Phil to get us our fucking
Yeah, fuck
PlayStations,
Phil, man.
dude.
Keep harassing him, please.
Yeah. All right.
What's his Twitter?
At
Tree River.
Tree River
No.
at Tree River.
I don't know.
His name's Phil Cohen. Adam, what's his phone number?
Stop it.
Or just send us PlayStation 4s.
I think
Send us
he gets a
PlayStation.
shout out pretty much every
All
episode.
right. Well, you
It's
guys
not a
know.
shout out. We want that asshole to give us PlayStation.
Phil Cohen. Phil Cohen. He works at where's his place? Where's he work?
Stop it,
All right,
dude.
okay. All right,
Don't dox
thanks, guys.
Phil.